Good evening at the beginning of a new Alan Jones week. Thank you for being with us. You are watching ADH, and yes, I am Alan Jones. And what a political mess we're in, eh? I'll shortly have something to say about the sycophantic treatment of Prime Minister Albanese and the Labor government and the demonisation of Peter Dutton and the Liberals. Suffice to say one thing. Those who believe that everything is rosy in the garden of Albanese are in for a hell of a shock. But more of that in a moment. Justifiable controversy over the latest episode in the political career of Lidia Thorpe. Why she would be celebrating a friend's birthday party at a Melbourne strip club is anybody's guess. But then as she leaves, she starts, as you know, shouting at men standing outside. Half the world has seen the pictures, the other half couldn't care less. But it's pretty vulgar stuff, isn't it? Let's have a look at this.
You say a racist dog. You are a racist dog.
You can't say that to her.
Man's calling me a white dog.
And you know what I say? You know what I say to you?
Shut up.
You know what I say to you? And you?
Yeah, say it to everyone. Hey, welcome. Please someone record this thumbs up.
You either have a sister.
Yeah, look, while the language isn't dinner party stuff, it is, rightly or wrongly, the language used by many who can't intellectually justify their position, so they resort to Lidia Thorpe language. What did she say there? You know what I say to you. You know what I say to you, small penis, small penis. And a man off camera then calls Senator Thorpe a racist dog, language we can do without. Nonetheless, there are many who throw these accusations around about being racist who are themselves profoundly racist. Lidia Thorpe proved that at the weekend. You can't get anything more racist than this. She said, quote, any black man that stands with the effing white little C like that, yous could all go and get F too. You see, that language attributed to the white man is as racist as you'll get. But Lidia Thorpe's not called out. She wasn't finished. Quote, we've been represented all our effing life in this country and you let this little dog speak. Well, the dog was a white man. Repressed all our effing life, eh? I think most Australians are fed up with having these allegations hurled at them. Kevin Rudd offered a legitimate and articulate apology. Not enough. We've had 56 years of continued and concerted government action to address Indigenous disadvantage. Not enough. Taxpayers now provide over $39 billion a year on Indigenous programs, more than is spent on Medicare. Not enough. As a result of government actions and High Court decisions, Indigenous Australians have some form of rights over more than 40% of the land in Australia. And if you've got rights over that land, those Indigenous Australians receive hundreds of millions of dollars in mining royalties each year. Not enough. As Scott Hargraves from the IPA has pointed out, those royalties are more than $230 million in the Northern Territory alone. Not enough. Scott Hargraves, the Executive Director of the Institute of Public Affairs, has written, and I quote, in 2020, there were 3,000, there it is on your screen, look at it, 3,273 registered Aboriginal corporations delivering health and other services and making representations to government. More than 1,000 bureaucrats work in the National Indigenous Australians Agency. Not enough. Yet Lidia Thorpe, in her repeated vulgarity, says, we've been represented all our effing lives. We've been repressed all our effing lives in this country. And now they want to bring on The Voice. Well, it too won't be enough.